Hey Thrivers! Welcome back to my channel, Thriving in Chaos. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you're coming back and you've been watching my other videos, thank you for returning. I appreciate you. I am going to be stuffing my last paycheck of April. If you missed last week's video, we budgeted out. Things changed a little bit according to the actual pay, but this is what we will be stuffing today. So if you're interested and you want to sit back and relax and watch me shuffle some cash and stuff it in envelopes, keep watching. This is what we are going to be stuffing today. It is a lot different than the actual budgeting video from last week, and that is simply because the check was a lot smaller than I anticipated, so we are not able to stuff all that we had hoped to stuff last paycheck. But this is a sheet that I made for myself so that I can help keep track. This is not all of my revolving funds and expenses and sinking funds. These were just the ones I initially had planned to stuff. But things change, so you'll see a lot of zeros in here. Those are the ones that I had to take out, the ones I found least important. And then focused on the ones that were more important. And that's fine. That is exactly what I had planned. I knew when I made this mini sinking funds that I was not going to stuff them every week or every other week, and just so that I had them. So if I had the extra money, I could stuff them. That's the way I see it. So I'm focusing on the most important ones that are more time pressing or more important, and then also my savings. I always want to put a little bit of something and just watch that grow. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I took out $927. The total that we're going to be stuffing is $1029, and the reason for that is I never got a chance to make the deposit that I needed to make this week for expenses that we did online that came out of these sinking funds, but I did put the cash aside, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. This is what should have been going to the bank, and instead of putting it in the bank and then just withdrawing the full $1029, I just removed $1029 from the total amount and got $927. That's what I actually withdrew. So I'll add this $102 to the amount that we withdrew. I hope that makes sense. It totally makes sense to me. Okay, so here's the money that we withdrew, and we are going to pull it out, give it a good count, make sure we've got everything that we were looking for, and then we will go ahead and start the stuffing process. So this is what I pulled out, the $927. I'm gonna put this aside, and we're gonna put all of these together and see what we got. Should have $1029. I'm just gonna make sure that we do. It's a big stack. I went with a lot of smaller bills because I was finding that I needed change a lot more, especially in those revolving funds of mine. So I was like, you know, it might be smarter to go with some smaller bills here and there so that I can adequately make change. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put this to the side as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. that is what we are stuffing today. Let's start with expenses. I don't have my husband's gas, so he has an envelope that he uses to put little extra for groceries if I need him to run by the store on the way home. But that's the only one I could find that he has on his desk. The others I think he keeps with him. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my wallet here, this is where all of mine are. I'm gonna take out groceries, actually not, because everything was online this time. I'm gonna take out my spending. I'm gonna take out allowances for the kids. I don't need gas. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna take out. So these 3 things. Let's start with gas. This is my husband's gas. I'm actually gonna put his spending and his gas money in here since I don't have his other envelopes. But his gas, let's start with that. He gets 160 and he likes all of these in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. And this is usually 200. So if you are, watching my channel and you notice a change in that, it's not that the gas has gotten cheaper or anything. It's that he actually has been filling up on a Friday right after he gets paid, so I have to subtract that from the cash that he actually gets. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So that's for his gas. And I'll just stick that right in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get his spending money, which his is 150. So I'm gonna take a 100 and a 50. He likes them in the large denominations. And I'll just stick that back in here, and he can change them out of his however he wants to. All right, so let's go to my spending. Mine is 150. I like mine in smaller denominations, so 2 50s, 2 20s, and 2 5s. For a total of 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, so 150. And this is our spending money that we just spent on ourselves or the kids or, whatever. Oh, I had a couple of dollars left. I'm gonna leave those in there because I am finding that I'm actually starting to spend my spending money on things for groceries. I tell you what, I don't know how people survive. I have 3 teenagers and I do $750 every 2 weeks on groceries, and that's just getting the bare basics. I literally make a list of everything and I end up always spending it all. I don't know if I'm just living in an area where groceries are more expensive or what, but it is the only way we can survive. All right, so 2 10s for allowances. That's for my son, and this is for my daughter for 2 weeks. And then this is for, let me find this. And this is, did I already get it? This one, and let's go with, I don't want these grubby ones. All right, so 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That means we are not all the way done. So that's, yeah, we need 2 more 5s. Let's do this one. And we'll go with that one. I feel like some people balled up their money or something. Okay, so that should be 60. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right, and 30 of this is going out today for their allowances. Okay, so now all of these are all stuffed up. I will put these 2 back in my wallet. Allowances. And spending. And groceries, I spent almost every last bit of that $750. is expensive, and then I'll put my husband's off to the side too and give it to him later. Okay, so now we've got all of our expenses taken care of. I'm just put a check mark beside these so that I don't lose track of where I'm at. Now we can get back to our short-term sinking funds. Thanks for being patient. All right, we're gonna start with toiletries. Toiletries is not getting anything. It currently has 34 in it. I did have to pull from this because my husband went a little bit overboard for my birthday. I allotted $50 just for my birthday, didn't need much, but apparently he had other plans. So that's fine. I just pulled from toiletries for that. Eating out as nothing because we've already used everything, but it's getting $150. This is usually $100 that we pull for eating out every 2 weeks. However, it's my birthday, or it was my birthday, and we're going out to eat tonight at a fancy restaurant, and that gets a little bit more costly. So $150 for tonight, for eating out, should I say. I haven't updated the trackers, which I'll do after the video. I don't want to take up too much time here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. I apologize. I just know that once I get done with this and get this video going, I'm not going to sit here and go back through them. All right, so it's the 30th and we're adding $150. That'll be taken right back out. Feels kind of pointless to write that down, but that's what trackers are for. Okay, now beauty is not going to be stuffed. I had full intentions of stuffing this, however, this was one of those things where it was like, you know, they can wait just a little bit longer to get their hair cut. So right now it's sitting at $25, and that's where it's gonna stay probably until the next paycheck. Allowances, this is my backup allowances, so it's already fully stuffed at $60. And this is just in case a check is too short and I don't have enough money to cover allowances. I always want to make sure that I have their allowances ready to go. Family fun. Family fun is getting nothing. I had plans to stuff it, but unfortunately this is one of those things that were not as important. I'm gonna push this up. I want to make sure you can see everything. All right, so pets is going to get a 50 or $50. I did have to use pets. I got the puppy pads as I had planned, and now I gotta stock up for more puppy pads because those are ever being used, which is fine. But we're gonna do a 20, we're gonna do 2 10s, we're gonna do a 5, and then 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why I'm going so small in denominations is because of the issue of making change. And I'm finding that I'm grabbing change from here and there just to make it. Whereas if it's, you know, 38, then I would actually be able to pull 38 from here, you know. All right, so 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So we're putting $50 into pets. I'm gonna go ahead and get that tracker out. Yeah, I did open it. And I'm going to do 430, and we added $50, which is good, because I will be needing 5 puppy pads. I already bought dog food as well, so puppy pads and chicken food. We have chickens. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. We also have a cockatiel. So yeah, there's definitely some pet stuff that we're gonna have to be getting. Amazon, I actually did plan to stuff, but now I am not, which is fine because my husband got me an Amazon card and I'm super happy about that. So I'll be using that to make my purchases that I wanna make. All right, and then as far as, okay, no, we've got some more purple here. House maintenance was supposed to, not gonna get anything. Clothing was supposed to, and date night was supposed to. Sam still has about $9 in it. House maintenance has 5, nothing in gifts, 5 in clothing, nothing in miscellaneous. We have 166 in car maintenance. We have been actually using it. That's the whole point of us saving it. And then date night has 8. Beach Pass still has the 20 in the bank and the 20 here. So that's good news. So I didn't feel the need to have to stuff that. All right, so that's it for the purple binder. I'm gonna go ahead and check off all purple things. I did color coordinate this time to make it easy on me. Now we're gonna go to long-term. This is things that happen possibly once a year, but either way, they're long-term, so it takes some time to save up for them. The first one we have is vacation. I am going to be putting $50 into it today. I know that, I've said in my past videos that this was fully stuffed, and I even have the goal met here, which my goal was met, but I upped the goal because I just want to make sure that we have enough money to enjoy our vacation and not have to worry about it. And if we have extra afterwards, then we have extra afterwards. So we're going to be adding just a $50 bill into here. And we did get all of our bathing suits except for my son's. So that's almost done, and that's good. So for a total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2,800, 2,900, 950, 970, 990, 995, 96, 97. So $2,897. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. So 430. We added 50, and it should be $2,950. No, sorry, $97. Almost 3,000. That's good. That's very good. And we go in September, so I still have plenty of time to get this further up. Ooh, so thick. And I don't want to put it in the bank because I'm afraid that we'll spend it or forget what it goes to. Okay, so that took care of vacation. Now we're going to move on to Christmas. Christmas is getting 50. I wanted to put 100 in, but this is how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just write this down. 430 plus 50. And we're gonna go ahead and get our $50 bill, which I can now move up a little bit. Okay, so now we have 1,000, which is in the bank, 150. Moving on up in Christmas, that's good. Okay, I didn't realize I was so far down. Okay, hopefully you've seen everything. Now, I was gonna do electronics, not gonna do that anymore. Was gonna do renovations and school and driver's ed, not going to. However, I am going to stick to their graduation. My son will be graduating next week, and I'm really excited for him. However, I plan to have this up to 2,000, but it's not. So we're gonna add this last 100 in. So now he has a total of 1, 2, 3, 400. he's patient. He said he doesn't mind waiting, so that's good. Okay, now for my daughter's graduations, they'll be graduating a lot further away. I'm putting $10 in. So now a graduation has 10, 20, 30, 35. Alright, next we have K graduation. And hers should be the same. We're gonna add 10, which puts it at 35. I'm excited to see them grow. It'll be cool. And that should take care of this binder completely. If you were wanting to see what all envelopes I have, I do have a video up showing what envelopes I've made for each binder and explaining them. So you can go and check that video out. Now we're going to move on to savings. This is my savings binder. This is where all our savings are, and I do think that I want to make another binder that will separate out the kids' savings from mine and my husband's savings, just to eliminate the bending of these envelopes. So first things first, we're gonna do savings, which is 24. So that gets a 20 and 1, 2, 3, 4 for 24. And we're gonna add that to this. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I am so uncoordinated with this, my bad. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Ooh, almost at 100. I'm excited about that. Never had a full-on savings before, so it's just exciting to see something. My goal is to do about 500 by the end of the year, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to retirement. Retirement is getting $7, and I only have a $150 goal for this binder. This is not our retirement, obviously. This is just gonna be extra, but we do have like 401k and, oh wait, I'm getting 7 in here, and stocks and things like that. So this is just a little something extra, a little bump towards a bigger goal, I guess. Okay, so now, okay, yeah. We did 7, so now it should be 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now we have emergency. Emergency is going to be getting $5 today. So emergency now has 5, 10, 15, 20. With a goal of $100 by the end of the year. I don't plan on actually touching this. I don't think anybody plans on it, but you know, I just want to start saving a little something, but you know. Okay, next is medical, and medical will be getting $5 as well. And this is basically like just to help out when it's needed, but we do have other medical backup plans like our HSA and everything like that. So I don't ever foresee that we're going to need this, but this could be for like things that insurance won't cover. I don't know, we'll see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Next is my son's savings, and he will be getting 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Their first 25. I should have started this when I was way younger, but I didn't know about this stuff. I didn't know. So gotta start sometime, you know. So 5 will also go into my daughters. Maybe one day I'm hoping I'll be able to put in more than $5 at a time. It'd be cool to be able to do 25 at a time. But we'll see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And my last daughter, also getting a 5 for a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then we have my kids' cars. Just putting a little extra to help them with their cars when they get older. So they are getting $5 a piece. So 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. And 5 again for 5, 10, 15, 20. And 5 once more for a total of 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, nothing because I'm not doing any challenges. I'm very, very new to this, obviously. So I don't want to, you know, change it up or anything with challenges just yet, but maybe eventually once I get a pro at this. Okay, and so now for the first time in so long, I'm going to be stuffing one of my just in case envelopes. And I decided what my plan of action is because I know I'm not gonna be able to stuff these all the time, and I have been putting it off and putting it off. So what I decided is to tack it one envelope at a time, because this is to help me get a month ahead. And then once I get a month ahead, I wanna do this again and get 2 months ahead, or not 2 months ahead, but maybe 1 month ahead with one put in a safe somewhere just in case. So I decided, in order to attack this instead of just putting it off every time, I'm actually going to take the smallest envelope and work my way up. So the smallest being our waist, it's 71. So I'm gonna start putting money into this, and today I'm gonna put 18. So 18 into what we already have in here, which should be 4. But you see that I have not been able to stuff these, and I always put them off, and I don't want to put them off indefinitely. So I figure if I start with just one envelope and stuff it till it's full, small increments at a time, and then move on to the next one, then eventually I'll get there instead of just letting it sit here stagnant. So total, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 in waste management. And the goal here is 71. And we added 18. Oops, it's not March anymore. That's how long it's been since I've stuffed these, and that's just not acceptable. So this is my game plan. I'm gonna start with this one because it's the lowest one, $71. I'm gonna stuff it till I get the goal met, and then I'll move on to the next highest. Let's see how that goes. It seems a lot less daunting, and it makes me not put it, you know, to the side, and I don't want to put it to the side. All right, so that's that. That's everything. We stuffed everything. There's no money left. That will conclude this video. Let me just make this little check mark here, and that'll conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you're new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm a brand new YouTuber, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what this experience is gonna be like for me. Either way, I want to continue this route with budgeting and joining the budgeting community. It's really fun. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video, which, by the way, will probably be a sinking funds update, so we can see where we were at the beginning of the month versus where we are at the end, and how much we've been able to stuff and save. All right, I will see y'all in the next video. See you soon. Bye.